Yes, I know. I told you that we're going to finally get to classes in the next video, but I do want to show you one more thing quickly, just to solidify our knowledge. Now that we understand constructor functions, this should make sense now. If I do variable a equals new number 5, well, we know that JavaScript is going to create number 5 for us. But you see here how a is actually a type of object because we've used a constructor function. So it's not the same as me saying variable b equals to 5, which is a number. I know that's really confusing, but if I do a equals b and I run this, I get false because there's two different ways of constructing these things in JavaScript. If I just do 2 equals, I get true because these types get coerced, something that we've already learned about. So how does it work when I do b dot to string? You see that I have all these methods available to us, even though type of b is a number, and as we saw, numbers are just primitive types. Well, in JavaScript, when we do something like this, where we assign a variable, internally, it's going to construct the number that we've added so that we have access to all these methods. And that's how we can use things like toFixed, toString, or even on string values, string primitives, we can do things like this. JavaScript sees that you want to use object methods, so it automatically assumes you meant object instead of primitive. So it runs this internally. And this is how things like new date works as well. You're creating objects, and it's useful because they have built-in prototype methods, so that on these dates, we can run different sort of methods. How cool is that? Yes, technically in JavaScript, everything is an object. Everything has a constructor function for it. I mean, with the exception of null and undefined, we have constructor functions for everything so that we have methods that we can use. All right, hopefully your brain doesn't hurt too much after that. Let's get back to OOP.